seem to be descending into the realms of the insane. But I'm realizing I'm actually quite happy that way. Indeed, it's all a very interesting situation. The fact that I'm being absolutely terrorized by psychotronic beings. And I'm wondering the importance of this. Indeed, to the majority of the population, I am merely a schizophrenic who talks rubbish. But obviously, this is not the case because obviously, someone or various persons within the British intelligence structure are absolutely terrified of me. And for some reason, they are unable to get a hitman on me, which means they are resorting to measures regarding psychotronic harassment to attempt to drive me absolutely crazy so that I go out and commit some crazy act and then eventually end up back in a mental hospital where I cannot talk about the cryptocracy as I have been doing. Indeed, this leads me on to another concept that I've been thinking about. Indeed, is a concept that I've dealt with many times in previous videos regarding the programming of serial killers. Indeed, most serial killers seem to be mind-controlled paranoid schizophrenics that have been part of intelligence agency behavior modification programs. Indeed, it seems that there is a lot of this programming going on in the United Kingdom. Indeed, there are probably thousands of paranoid schizophrenics in the United Kingdom who have been programmed by the intelligence services. Indeed, the intelligence services are testing mechanisms of mind control on the paranoid schizophrenic population of the United Kingdom. Indeed, this was a notorious common occurrence in the United States under the MK Ultra programs, which have not ended and continue, and was also a notorious phenomenon in the Soviet Union and later the Russian Federation via the Project Sturm mind control program. Indeed, in Britain, this program is the Mindgate program and has been going on since the late 1940s. Indeed, the creation of the National Association for Mental Health by the network surrounding the Governor of the Bank of England, Montague Norman, who was an ardent Nazi sympathizer, and his colleague, who was the head of the Reichsbank, Hjalmar Schacht. Indeed, the formation of the National Association for Mental Health, which was itself a eugenicist front, was purely a creation to monopolize networks of programmers for mind control programming paranoid schizophrenics, utilizing a eugenicist agenda to be able to do so. Indeed, the paranoid schizophrenic population was seen as surplus to the requirements of the state and therefore were legitimized for use as guinea pigs by the Nazi mind control programmers associated with the British psychiatric establishment via such combines as the Tavistock Institute, which was itself originally a collaboration between British intelligence and German occult psychiatric orders. Indeed, this overarching network of the British psychiatric establishment set up the Mindgate program in, I believe it was 1947, and the first microchipping of psychiatric patients in the United Kingdom began in 1947. Indeed, the microchip technology that was used on the psychiatric patients from 1947 forth was basically designed by Nazi scientists during the Second World War era and was tested on inmates of concentration camps. And later, this knowledge was spread to the British psychiatric establishment through various programs that saw many Nazi psychiatrists, neuroscientists, and intelligence operatives transferred from Nazi Germany to the United Kingdom. And many of these figures became prominent in the psychiatric establishment, which functions basically as part of the national security structure of the United Kingdom. Indeed, the mental health suffering population, indeed the mentally ill of the United Kingdom, were merely seen as surplus to the requirements of the state and were therefore designated for psychiatric mind control experimentation, which was carried out by British psychiatrists and ethnic German psychiatrists, all of whom were initiates of Masonic lodges or Templar orders. And this has been an ongoing occurrence. Indeed, the techniques that the Nazis mastered in the Second World War for mind control programming were learnt from the Ismaili assassins through the Society of Thule. Indeed, these are very ancient techniques of mind control. And it's very interesting to note that the mind control programs in Britain actually started in the 1770s, although 1947 was the beginning of the Mindgate program. Real deep mind control programming on psychiatric patients has been going on in Britain since the 1770s. Indeed, this coincided with the 1776 birth of Weishaupt's Bavarian Illuminati, and their mind control mechanisms were spread through the Masonic Lodge system to the British Isles. And suddenly, loads of asylums started cropping up all over the country, and indeed, these were to be used for silencing victims of mind control programming. Indeed, a mass mind control programming experimentation construct began across the United Kingdom in that time, and the Illuminist Masonic orders needed to dispose of their mind control victims, and therefore they built large networks of asylums to house these people. Indeed, the remainder of society would never listen to people who had been deemed insane. Indeed, even today, the majority of the British population would not listen to somebody who has been deemed clinically insane by a psychiatrist. Indeed, no one listens to me. So, yes, this is an ongoing scenario. Indeed, as I was stating, the National Association for Mental Health, which was constructed after the Second World War by networks of British Freemasons and German Templars, basically ushered in a new period of mind control programming via the Mindgate program, which began in 1947. And the initial testing was done with the microchipping of psychiatric patients' brains, and also the use of such narcotics as LSD and basically any chemicals that the cryptocracy could get its hands on were tested on mental patients. Indeed, there are several facilities in the underground complexes at Porton Down near Salisbury, which have always been used for mind control experimentation by the British intelligence services. Indeed, many homeless who disappear end up in these underground chambers for mind control testing and open brain surgeries that are conducted by the British intelligence services. Indeed, the British intelligence services are the enemy of the British population. However, the information that is put out there by the intelligence services has convinced the population of the United Kingdom that the British intelligence services are their friends. And this is not the case, but it seems that no one cares about us. No one cares about the mental patient population of Britain. Indeed, even people that put up social media posts like with such taglines as "Rethink Mental Illness" don't actually care. They're just doing that for likes. And when it actually comes to dealing with a person in severe psychosis, the British population are unable to deal with them. Indeed, the amount of times I've been assaulted and basically taunted and terrorized by the British population is crazy. Indeed, even now, the looks that I receive are really quite shocking and really quite threatening. And this is due to a stigma attached to the mental patient population, which is being coordinated by the Masonic lodges and is part of the ongoing cosmic war between schizophrenics and Freemasons. Indeed, it seems that the psychiatric patient population actually possess certain neural pathways and brain function that the Illuminati Masonic Lodge networks wish to tap into. I believe that these networks of Masons, etc., are actually afraid of psychiatric patients. Indeed, they're afraid of the neurosis, basically, of psychiatric patients, because the nature of the neurosis means that psychiatric patients are able to link up the cryptocracy system in a way that the average mind cannot. And therefore, the paranoid schizophrenic can see through the lies that the cryptocracy has established and the lies that the cryptocracy has built itself upon, which is very interesting to consider, really. Indeed, it's probably only a matter of time before something happens with me. Indeed, I'm not entirely sure what that's going to be. Indeed, I'm not a danger to myself, and I am not a danger to anyone else. Indeed, other people are dangerous to me, and it is probably only a matter of time before something happens to me. And in that case, I want to basically be content in what I have managed to produce on these networks. So I'm going to keep going with this video diary. And indeed, my head's beginning to hurt now because of the beams. And I'm going to leave it there and attempt to get some rest. Indeed, yeah. Interlude.